I'm Debbie from thehomeofinteriors.co.uk, and this video is going to talk you through how to measure for your side-by-side roller blinds from the Home of Interiors. This video has been designed to be used in conjunction with our side-by-side measuring guide and our side-by-side measuring form. So if you go onto our website and download those and have a read through and then watch this video, and in conjunction the three all work together. When you're measuring for your side-by-side blinds, the first measurement that we ask for is the total system width. And this is from the end of one bracket at one end to the end of your roller blind bracket at the very far end of your run of blinds. And there's three ways to provide this measurement. The first measurement is if your blinds are fitting within a recess. If your blinds are going to fit inside the recess, then measure from wall to wall. So from the edge of where your doors or glazing starts right the way to the other end. If you're fitting your roller blinds within a blind space blind box, then we need the internal dimensions of the blind box. So again, from edge to edge of your blind space blind boxes. If you're fitting your blinds outside the recess, so for example, in this scenario here, you may want to fit your blinds onto this section of wall, then measure from where you want your fabric to start and finish at both ends, and then add on the extra requirement for the brackets as detailed on the measuring form. So for example, if you are fitting outside the recess, you may want the fabric to be wider than your glazing for a little bit of overlap, for example. So once you've got your total system width, detail that on the form, and then when we have all your individual measurements for all the individual blinds, the spreadsheet will tell you whether the two match. So you'll either get a tick in the box and they match, which is great. If there's a cross in the box, then we will just need you to remeasure just to make sure that all the individual measurements add up to the total system width. So I'm just going to talk you through the individual measurements that we need as detailed on the form. So you start at the one end of your glazing and work your way along. The first measurement that we need is the edge of recess to the edge of the frame. Please note that this needs to include any wall. So if your frame finishes and then you have a section of wall before the end of your recess, then please include that little bit of wall as well, because you'll want your blinds to go right up to the wall of the recess. If you're fitting outside of a recess, this edge of recess will be where you want your blind system to start. So you measure the edge of your recess to the edge of the first frame, and then we need the edge of the glazing to the edge of the glazing, so from here to here. The next measurement will then be the frame again, so the edge of the frame to the edge of your frame. And then you just keep working along your windows and your apertures until the other end. And at the other end, then we require the edge of the frame back to the wall. So then the form will add up all of those measurements and check that it matches the total system width that you have already provided. We then require the drop measurement for your blinds. So this is from the top of your recess to the floor, or if you're fitting outside of the recess, the top where you want your blinds to start and then finish at the floor. With regards to controlling your blinds, you can then specify which blinds have a control and whether you want any interconnected blinds. So in this scenario, for example, we use this door here as the entry, so we would want that blind to be operated independently, and we would have a chain or a motor on the right-hand side. But these two panels here, we could have interconnected blinds here so that they open and close simultaneously with a motor or chain on either side in this scenario. And there's some examples on the measuring guide, so please do download that and have a look, as we've just got some examples on there just to give you some ideas. On the form, we also ask if you have any skirting or tiles to take into consideration. So in this example here, we have some skirting on the bottom, so we'll just measure the depth of the skirting and detail that down on the form. So that will just ensure that when the blinds lower, that we take the skirting into consideration and that your blinds will lower to the floor and have room for the skirting or tiles. If you have any corners where you have your glazing going around 90-degree bends, then please give us the full width dimensions and follow the measuring guide on the website. We will just ask you which blind you would like to go, the full length, and then we will make the other blind shorter to account for the depth of the fabric, and we will make those deductions for you to ensure a perfect fit. So please do see the website for more information on measuring for blinds going into corners. If you have any questions or need any advice or help with measuring, please do get in touch. Please call the sales team on 01590 615 775, or please email us on sales@thehomeofinteriors.co.uk. If you do have any queries, it's great for us to be able to see your scenario, so please do send some photos through of your windows or doors or glazing, and we'll be able to give you the best advice that we can. We hope you found this video useful and informative. If you have, please do give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to be kept up to date with new product news, product information and useful hints and tips for your interiors. Thank you very much for watching.